Anya biatago, anya biabago, anya biabago, Ogodomana, Potabago, Ogodomana, Potabago. Ogodoman is on the way. Ogodoman is coming. Let's go there. Come on in, boys. I have only 30 minutes. I have only 30 minutes before I go to the airport. I have only 30 minutes before I go to the airport. So bring in your friends. There's something very important we need to talk about today. Only 30 minutes. Godoman has only 30 minutes today before I go to the airport. And it is very important that you invite your friends, invite everybody. Let's get there. Let's do it right now. Invite your friends, invite somebody. We have only 30 minutes. Very, very, very important. Very, very important statement. Very, very important short program, but you're going to love it. It will be very, 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 very incisive, helpful. Just bring in your friends. We're going to start exactly when I have up to 20. We get it done. Only 30 minutes today. Only 30 minutes because I am traveling. I need to be at the airport in the next 1 hour. So I have only 30 minutes or 45 minutes to drop something that is very, very important. So bring in your friends, invite your friends, let them know that I am here, share it, bring in your friends. Let's go. 5, 10 minutes. Let's go. This is your man, Ogodoman. This is your guy, Ogodoman. Anya brought you. Today I am going to touch on some very, very vital, important thing. We are going to touch on something very, very, very important. Something that is going to help a whole lot of us. Something that is going to bring progress. Something that is going to help Biafrans. And I am going to be talking from the business standpoint because as a business person, what I know is business. And there are some politicians out there that make politics as a career. But when you see a businessman comes into politics, it's totally different ballgame because a career politician will always like to politicize everything. But a businessman that comes into politics is always doing very well because he's going to manage whatever he's doing as a business. Because everything we do in this life is business. And that is exactly what I'm going to point out for today. But he said, I have treated his fuck up, but I will continue to treat his fuck up. But today, due to I do not have much time, I have only 30, 45 minutes. What time is it here? It's 12:45 here. So I should be at the airport by 2 p.m. That means I have only 1 hour or less than 1 hour to talk to you guys. Now, I have seen, I've gotten nice people up here, and I say greetings to you, Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending where you're watching me from. It is your man, Ogodoman, Anya Dorochu, Onyenna, Gambo. So, this is something that I really, really need to talk about today. And it's very, very, very important in everything that we do. All is very important in everything that we do in this life. Now, let me point that out. One, the importance of us, Biafrans, regardless of where you are, to be in unity. Regardless of where you are, When you see your brother doing something nice, always support that your brother. Support is not all about money. Supporting somebody is not all about money. Yes, money plays a very vital role, but supporting your brother that you know that he's doing something nice is very, very important. I need you to share so that your friends, everybody can come in, so that we will treat this thing once and for all, just very, very short, and everybody get out of here. The last time I treated Balisifa Ejofo, which I will continue to address in a different dimension, because this case of Ifeanyi Ejofo, Obalempe, only too many branches. His case is very, very unique, like I said last time, but that is not what I'm going to do today. So, I am going to give you a very short story about me, and I want you to pay attention. When this struggle started newly, I want you to pay attention on what I'm going to say. When this struggle started newly, when all of us were in the same family, decimating every evil, decimating every agent, decimating anybody that comes our way. There are many roles people play in this struggle. And every single role is very important. Every single role everyone is playing in this struggle is very, very important. There are a lot of people, that are not talking. There are a lot of people that are behind the door. There are a lot of people that are supporting this struggle with their money. You will not hear it. There are a lot of people that are pushing this struggle by word of mouth. You will not hear it. They do it at their workplace, they do it at their business places. That means everybody is doing something in their own way. A lot of you that are here now, commenting, sharing, you are doing your own. Everybody does not have money. All of us must not be contributing cash, but there are different ways that each and every one of us contribute to this struggle that made it to this point, that sustained it to this point. Let me give you an example. When we were in the heat of this struggle, hold on 1 second. Let me just shut this window because I'm getting some noise. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I was saying, everybody is contributing uniquely in any way you can. Both the writers, media warriors, whether you are fighting me or you are not fighting me, many people are contributing differently. Now, there are those that have money. They bring out money. You will know they do it in the right place. They are contributing with cash. There are these guys that you see in the media. They are doing their own contribution through spreading the gospel. You that is here now, commenting, sharing, telling people to share, bringing people, you are doing your own job. So that is why I said the importance of Biafrans working together to achieve what? Success. When you see your brother doing something nice, support your brother. Now, let me tell you guys a very small story about me. When this struggle started newly, I didn't have time to come here to talk to you. I did not have that, what it takes, if I may use that, because it's not my field. There are those that are really, really good. There are those that have time to do research, like so many of them you know. But there are those that push you. There are those that encourage you in any way they can. I am one of those that encourages anyone that is doing something nice in this struggle. I am one of those that sometimes I bring out $1, $2, and give to those that are really doing something nice, especially those that are in Biafra land. Many of you may not know me. Many of you may not know me. My real platform name is Mazi Uchenna Okorafo. Many people knows me there. Before, though I am known by Ogodoman right from childhood, because probably the way I dress or something, I'm into fashion. So what I'm trying to say is this. During that time, when Nigerian government was fighting so hard to bring everybody down, I will look at one comrade or the other. I will say, hey, guy, send me your account number. Some people never ask me. In fact, I do things very well when you do not ask me. If you ask me for something, it's hard for me to do it. Like, get that money. By then, I would like to know what you're going to do with it. I am somebody that will see you and I feel this person needs this thing. And I will say, give me your account number. I will do something for you. I have done it to countless of things, to people. I have done it to countless of media warriors. Then, when Nigerian government was trying so hard to bribe them, I mean then, I'm talking about 2012, 2013, 2014, 15. And I continue to do. The only time I stopped was when some individuals began to take it as if it is a bribe. When they began to turn the kindness of individuals, because I'm not the only one. There are a lot of people that does the same thing that I was doing. There are a lot of people that gives something to different comrades the same way I was doing. No, but we don't have to shout it. But it is very important that we make mention of this because, one, it is only that person that have the minds of giving that we give. There are those that have what it takes to help somebody. They will not do that. Though there are those that doesn't have, but they have the mind to help. That is a different problem on each side. Why am I making this comment today? Why am I making this particular statement today and this broadcast on this topic? Is because of when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to this country, specifically, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a statement. He said, quote, if you know what you are going to do to propagate this gospel of Biafra to reach every corner of this globe, do it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if you know what you are going to do for Biafra to come, do it. As a businessman that I am, I run around too much. Like as I said, I will be going to the airport in the next 40 minutes. I thought about what can I do? I thought about what impact can I make? I thought about how am I going to do this? Do I need to just each time if we need money, I will go and bring out money and donate? As a business person, I said that is not the right way. There is no struggle in this life. It does not matter that does not need money. Despite how many media warriors we have, those media warriors spend money to do what they are doing. Now, I sat down. I brought out a sizable number of capital. I wanted to put that capital in clothing because I'm into fashion. I design very well. I'm a very good designer, which I am going to be talking in time to come because I made mention of this, that I am going to be promoting you as a Biafran. If you are a fashion designer, an accessory designer, and you have brand, even if you don't, I am going to teach you what you are going to do. I am going to guide you on how you are going to get your own brand up and running. That is my profession. And that is the only way I can help somebody, because I cannot help somebody any other way that I do not know. This statement came out of I mapped out a sizable number of amounts. I have over 100 designs of t-shirt, leggings, tracksuits on Biafra brand. I am the owner of House of Biafra, HOB, House of Biafra. I am the owner. I registered it. I trademarked it. And the purpose of doing this is getting ready to move into Biafra land. Just like I am urging you, no matter what you do, no matter what your profession is, I want you to think home. I want you to think of what you are going to contribute in Biafra land. It is not just going to Biafra land empty hand. You must come with something that you are going to contribute in Biafra land, because we, you and me, are the one that is going to build Biafra land. And you will not be there as a cabinet maker, a cabinet designer, bricklayer. You will not be there. Other people will come and take the job away from you. It will not happen. This is why I registered and trademarked House of Biafra, HOB. Instead of any time we need money, I will bring out and donate. I brought out money, invested in producing. I designed the cup, I produce it, I ship it, it comes down here in Canada. But I want you to hear a short story. There was a brother in this Canada, a very good man. I respect him so much. This brother put in $20,000 on that particular project. That money was given to me on 29th, on March 2020. That was during this COVID. By then, I moved to China. This brother sent me $20,000 to add to what I wanted to invest on Biafra brand, because there is need for it. People thought that there is no need, but there is actually need for it. If a Biafran have a store that it is only Biafran regalies like flag and all those things, we need it. Only when a white man does it, I may appreciate. But this guy gave me $20,000 to add to what I'm doing, because he likes what I'm doing. He saw my designs, a lot of designs. This story that I'm saying, I want you guys to pay attention. And don't say, why is he talking about this? Why I'm saying it is this. When you pull your brother down, you are pulling yourself down indirectly. When you pull somebody that has the heart of giving down, you are actually blocking something that may benefit you, if not directly, indirectly. When I produce this coffee mug, which I have shown a couple of times here, I have shown it in 1 or 2, 3, 4 platforms. This particular product was supposed to be here last year, this time last year. It did not come on time. It was delayed until January. Then January, I have to suffer everything I have to do to bring it out. When I brought it out, I pack it. I now begin to contact the people that are in charge of Biafrans here. Do you know what they say? Do you know what they say? Oh, that you are supporting Simon Ekpa. Let Simon Ekpa buy it. Indirectly, they rejected the cup. Out of annoyance, I packed those cups somewhere. One full 20-feet container, I packed it. It was my money. Now, going forward, this brother, because he knows that I did not succumb to follow the so-called DOS and be yabbing around, because I have my own conscience, like I always say. They connived and said nobody's going to buy the cup. In fact, one of them said, no, I go mafia. See, okay, I go say mafia. Nwele back. Now you're Chineke. Now from different sources. Now this brother, Biachiro Kuchinem, offered that mafia no habitago. Na pakria. Nobody is buying. If the sound is not coming out, let me know so that I can increase the volume. But I am sure, I believe you guys are hearing me. This my brother will all kuchiem. Whether they mind the money, because I'm somebody with a conscience, because I'm somebody that has conscience. It's close to 2 years. But it was not my fault, because during the time he gave me the money, there was COVID. I was at home. Everybody was at home. And the money has partially been invested. I want you guys to pay attention why I'm making this statement. Partial of that money has been invested in China. But when that COVID came, I was evacuated in China back to Canada. We were only 4 in a big aircraft back to Canada. That is to tell you how serious it was. That time they were beating Africans in China. I was there by then. If not that I'm a Canadian, I would have faced the same thing they faced. But we were evacuated. Now, I couldn't get the deposit I made for the clothing that I've already placed order that I designed. I didn't tell a brother about this. I returned here. Now, I thought about it. I said, I am not going to no longer, because I've lost some money on this clothing. But my instincts is telling me that clothing is something that goes out of fashion. I want to put this money in something that does not go out of fashion, which is something like a coffee mug. He said that makes a whole lot of sense. I took my time designing it. I am a good designer. I designed this, both the box and everything. Then a graphic designer helped me out to put it in place. I spent a lot of money. But this brother did not see all this. But I understood him. Honestly. When he began to give me pressure about the money, his $20,000 he gave me, I felt that this brother, you know that this goose is here. It's not selling yet. How am I going to get money to pay you? However, on the other hand, I look at it this way. This brother brought this money with his heart. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask him. He saw me as a genuine individual. He trusted me and gave me that $20,000. For that reason, on the other way, I said, I am going to do whatever it takes to give this brother this $20,000 back. Because if I am the one that gives somebody $20,000, even though there was COVID for 2 years, I will mount pressure. However, I will not mount pressure, knowing fully well that that money was actually invested in what was discussed. And the product is on ground. So far, nothing is coming out of it. Pay attention, because this will touch everybody. I decided to put hands into a little capital that I used to run around and do my business. I wanted to open up a clothing store here in Toronto. I could not. I suspended that opening that store just to make sure that I paid my brother his money. I began to, do some turnovers. I began to take money from my business. Whatever business I do, I will take the money and put it together. Within a space of 3 months during this summer, I paid him back that $20,000. It affected my business. Sorry, I need to close this window because of the light. Sorry. Sorry about that. It affected my business very greatly. It affected me. I am the one that always travel every month, because when you are in fashion, you need to be on the toe, so that, because fashion changes. And that was the reason why I did not invest the money in clothing, because like I said, I have over 100 designs of t-shirts that I designed for House of Biafra, leggings, tracksuit. I have a lot that I designed. Everything is here in my files. I began to pay. It took me 3 months. I paid him back the $20,000. To be honest with you, it affected my business very, very greatly. It made me things that I want to do. Like when this fundraising for ESN, I still do my little best, but I am that kind of person that will bring out 500, 1,000, 500, 1,000 and be donating. But I'm only donating $100 or $200, because the truth was that I was financially crunched. Because of that, it affected me so greatly. The point here is this. If it was a white man that developed that cup, if it was a white man that developed anything on Biafra regalia, for example, clothing, see a white man cup Biafra, a white man will this, but your own brother, your own blood, the money that I was supposed to put in my clothing line, like next year, by the special grace of God, God has done it. Like next year, February, I will be in Las Vegas, Nevada, showcasing my 3 brands. 3. I will be there live. And that is why I am calling on people that are into fashion to come on board, because I am going to show you things that you need to know. It doesn't matter what you make, shoes, sandals, handbag, clothing, woman or man, it doesn't matter. Come along, because you are going to learn a lot from me, free of charge. And in fact, I'm going to turn around, help you, push you up. That is what I am supposed to do. That is what a brother is supposed to do. That is what we're supposed to do for each other. On this platform that I am, it will grow. This platform will grow as long as I am in the path of truth. It will grow. And when it grows, if I see a brother that have a product that needs to be marketed, I am going to promote your product here. Even in the midst of war, people still do business. In Ukraine, war is going on. People are still doing business because if you do not do business, how are people going to feed in the middle of war? For those that are in the food industry, how are people going to find clothes to wear? For us that are in the clothing industry. So there are some individuals that made a comment somewhere. I was watching that program. Such individual made a comment and said, our platform is not a place of promoting or advertising products. My answer to anyone, any brother that has a platform, probably you have a numbers, you have people following you. My advice to you is this. If you see any brother that is a good inventor, there are lots of them in Biafra land. Promote that person. Because you do not know who is going to see that boy that is an inventor and help him. If you did not promote him or her in your platform, who is going to promote him or her? It could be your brother. It could be your relative. It could be anybody. So the point here is this. I lost heavily. It affected me. But while it affected me, I was unable to do what I should do in ESN fundraising. I am that kind of person that wants to bring out 1, 2, 3K, 1, 2, 3,000 and put there because those people fighting for us, they are fighting to defend us. They are our heroes. They are supposed to be taken good care of. And that is why I always come to that fundraising, even if it is $1, $2, whatever I have at that point, I bring it out and put. But some people think that I am doing that in order for me to be noticed. You are wrong. When you come across the video, if this video applies to you, I say you are wrong. I hardly ask anyone for something because when I ask, I don't get. I hardly ask anyone for a help because when I ask, I don't get. But I am that individual, Ogoroma, unless I do not know that you have a problem, unless I do not know that you need something. So, whenever we see our brother that is doing something nice, especially something that will benefit Biafra, something that will benefit that person, always do not wait. Endeavor to help that person because the person you help might in return help you directly or indirectly. If not you, it could be somebody you know. If not somebody you know, it could be your relative. It could be anybody. Not today, it could be tomorrow. What am I trying to say? That cup, I packed it. When you talk about it, what only we do is to bring a calculator and calculate it. Oh, you have 20,000 pieces of that cup. Oh, at this price, they figure it, but they forgot. They forgot that it is my capital that engage you wear shirt or t-shirt or jeans. Can we may invest there? I invested it because of what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said here in Toronto. Because there are a lot of people that are doing things without talking. But sometimes it's very, very important you know who is who. It's very, very important. None of body wants to buy that cup because because he's a Biafran. But if that cup were to be a white man, if that cup were to be an Indian, If that cup were to be somebody else, everybody would jump into it. I have lost. I lost over $50,000 dumped there, and I am moving forward. But the implications of this is that the money I could have made there, bring out 25%. I mean 25%, and put it always on ESN account. I am not able to do it because that cup is there. Yeah, sorry about that.